What's up, Mecca?
We're live.
We're
I don't
live.
know what we're doing here. What's up, everybody? We're live. Obviously, we're talking wrestling, and then we're probably going to talk a bunch of Ghostbusters and some other shit tonight.
We can't leave a Ghostbuster hanging here. We cannot have a Ghostbuster on.
We're here.
I mean, it's like having an actual restaurant. You're like, no, we're not going to talk wrestling today, dude. Sorry. We're talking
I can do
about
both.
I've done that. It was an amazing interview because all we did was speak about Sonic the Hedgehog. It was awesome. But anyway,
we got different likes, Mecca. You be saying some stuff. I'm like, dude, man, talking Sonic the Hedgehog with some wrestling dude the entire time. It's lame, dog. No, I'm fucking with you, Mecca. I'm fucking with you. So, what happened this week in wrestling, my guy?
Drew McIntyre quit. That's what
Did
happened.
he really quit, or did he just get his ass kicked again?
He decided to quit and then go on to commentary and put his feet up on the desk, and it was great. It was great. It was like the greatest thing ever.
Is he still gonna wrestle anymore? Or is he done?
Oh, I mean, he quit in which that he's still under contract, but they're figuring out what the hell they want to do with him. And it was a really fun.
He can't win the fucking belt in his own country.
Yeah, he's owing to the Clash.
Yeah, but he can't win. I would be so like, you win the belt in front of no fans. Yeah, and go into a Clash at his own country, and you can't win the belt again. You're gonna get beat by Damian Priest, and you're.
I feel like they're trying to build up Damian Priest. He has a lot of earning potential.
Okay, he's building up Damian Priest, but we gotta freaking slaughter Drew McIntyre. Like, how much more do we have to bury Drew McIntyre? What did that poor guy do? Like, what did he do to like disrupt like life so much? I remember seeing him back like the whole Scottish Knight thing with the sword. Like, that's lame, but
yeah.
But I liked him speaking to his sword. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. It was kind of that trippy thing, and like he's talking to his sword, and he's like, "I speak to Angela," and like it was great.
That was like some Sean Connery Highlander shit. You can get behind that. I'm down with that. But he got punked out in front of his wife, punked out in his own fucking country. Like, seriously.
Don't say.
Twice he got punked out in his
Twice. So he can't, like, it's like he can't win one, dude. And I get it. But let me, like, Piper Nevins, like, she is sexy little short thick girl. Like, I give Piper Nevins the high one, dude. I'm just saying.
Piper, she might not play for our team.
I've been the deciding switcher before. Dude, when you're deciding what to do, you definitely want to do with boobies. So I mean, I get a lot of chicks that are like, "Oh, maybe I could do this." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
So you during baseball season, you're a switch hitter.
Well, no, like that's not what that means, dude. That means she's a switch hitter. If I'm a switcher, I could play for either side of the team. But my grag reflex is terrible, Mecca. Like, there's just no way. Dudes would be like, "Yo, bro, what's going on down there? I can't. Just a tip, dog. Just a tip. You got to back up off me." And the beard, like, could you imagine that? That'd be so whack during. Nah. Be like, "Bro, can you shave your face a little bit? Can I get a smooth like skin across?"
Jesus.
No. So, anyways, Piper Nevins is hot. Drew McIntyre, for some reason, like, how are you gonna be that big and still get your ass kicked by everybody? Like, still, like, I did see that CM Punk and Cody Rhodes are gonna team up against the Bloodline in some way. Like, I saw that on like SmackDown, like when I was getting on YouTube to come over here.
Right.
So I don't know. I didn't watch it all the way. I didn't see what was going on. I mean, we can't watch it because, you know, Mecca doesn't want to get in trouble. He's all scared and shit. No, I'm joking with you, man.
I am terrified. No, I was busy. I was busy watching the Indiana Fever. I got $4 on them, and I won money. So I'm sorry, everybody.
No, you're good, man. I got 9-year-olds busting out the N-word on my shit, dude. So I'm pretty much just giving up, and just like, fuck it, whatever happens.
Oh, I don't give a shit. If somebody's gonna hate me, they're gonna fucking hate me, and fuck them.
Well, I mean, definitely, Mecca. I mean, we understand that, dude. We understand that. All right, so what else happened? McIntyre sucks. Piper Nevins is hot. Like, I'm just saying, why do they have to put every big girl in a fucking onesie bathing suit, dude? And then, like, you gotta do the Rikishi smash on them. Why does every big girl have to use their ass on like that's not sexy? What's up with that? Like, why can't Nia Jax? She's a little. I'd look at Nia Jax. If we were out and about, I'd be like, yo, Nia, how's it going? But in that onesie thing that whatever she be doing, I'm like, that's not sexy at all, girl.
I remember she was on an episode of Total Divas in her regular clothes, and that changed perspective.
Right?
Like, I was like, because at first I was all like, I didn't know who that was, and I realized, and I was more like, oh, well, okay. And then I had that realization: spandex versus real clothes.
Why do they do that to these big girls, dude? They're just like, let's make her look unsexy as possible. Like, why can't we get a Lizzo looking like Piper Nevins coming out there with like some belly showing, like boobies almost popping out or some shit?
Jeez.
I'm just saying, man. I'm down. I'm down for it, man. Down for it. What else happened in? Did anything? Oh, the only two Scottish people to win is the ladies tag team. Who gives a crap about that? Like, they can't win one match like in Scotland for Scotland that really matters. They gave them the ladies tag team.
I think a lot of times when they want to travel, they want to do that old school mentality and get heat on the places where they're traveling to. So, yeah. I mean, how many times did the British Bulldog really win inside the UK?
He won at Wembley Stadium, though.
Yeah, when they counted, but how many times did he? How many times did they go there? He didn't go over.
At least he won once, man. At least he won once. I mean, he got Wembley, and that's it. But that's all you remember. When you just asked how many times the Bulldog win in Wembley, in London or England, I immediately thought Wembley Stadium, Bulldog winning that match. So, I mean, that's at least better than getting your ass whipped in front of your home crowd. I mean, but I do got to say, I like the low walkway now, dude. What do y'all think of that low walkway they got going now to all the matches? I kind of like that. That's old school mentality type shit. I don't like the big ass ramp coming down, and
it's more like an aisle instead of a ramp.
I like that. I like the aisle, people all around. I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, is that the flat straight one?
Yeah, it's just going flat straight to the ring. They're not coming down a big ass ramp going yards and shit.
I don't mind it for certain shows, right? But like if they're playing or they're in the Diamondback Stadium for like the Royal Rumble, I kind of like when they come out of the dugout. That's how they set it up like a year or two ago. I thought that was cool because you're coming out of the dugout and you hit the ramp, and then it's kind of like a weird angle in. And I thought it was just cool because you could do some fun stuff with that. But it's kind of nice when it's a one-off, right? Versus every single fucking time, and it takes 30 minutes to get to the ring. Like WrestleMania is like that, where I like the long entrance way in WrestleMania because this is saying this is the show, right?
That's true.
So, but like if they were doing that every single Monday Night Raw, I'd be like, oh my fucking God, I get it.
Am I the only one that would really like that ring entrance to come back? You know, they took all the wrestlers out and the little mini rings for that one WrestleMania or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I would love that to come back. Yeah. No running, like big ass Drew McIntyre just standing up like
just waiting.
Or fuck, and this guy at Waffle House this week's like acknowledge me. I could like fuck. Thank God there's no more Roman Reigns that acknowledge me. Shit.
You don't like it?
Me, bitch. Nobody's
damn,
like,
bro. You're not even going to acknowledge you're like tribal chief. I can't believe this.
It's like, dude, that's some child. If my child said that shit to me, I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Acknowledge you? I'll acknowledge the back of my hand, dude. What you talking about?
But that's your child, as you should.
Well,
but would you do that to the tribal chief?
Don't give that guy. Yeah, where's he been at since? I do want to see how he's coming back. When do you think he's coming back? When do you think Roman's coming back, and how?
It's got to be soon. With everything going on. Probably SummerSlam, right?
I think Mecca said SummerSlam against The Rock. He thinks it's happening. What do you think, Mecca? Do you still think that's happening or what?
I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think he's coming back November because there's the whole Netflix thing when they're moving to Netflix, and I think they're going to need like John Cena there. They're going to need Randy Orton in Prime. They're going to need Carmelo Hayes in there. They're going to need is it Carmelo Hayes, I think, or is it Carmelo whatever his name is?
Oh, you got it right.
They need John Cena in his bald spot to show up.
Yes. And then
That
you're
bald
gonna
spot. Let me ask Chonklin. We never had this conversation with Chester and Chonkla. That fucking bald spot on John Cena's head. How come it's never in any movie, but we got to see it when it's live on wrestling? That guy's all weirded out by it, like trying to hide it. Like, dude, you're bald, bro. Let it go. Let it go. We know
Right.
you got a big bald spot, but in every movie, it's like they got a green screen mocap up there or some shit, or he's got like the Jewish thing going on, man.
Bro, they probably really do. Honestly, like,
And as a bald motherfucker, I am looking like, bitch, what do you like at
No,
WrestleMania?
yeah.
He was like, as soon as that hat came off, he was all worried about it. It's like, dude, you're fucking bald, bro. Look, can't see me. Fuck you, Mecca. Him and that can't see me thing all the time.
that's what's up.
But yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of the bald spot, man. But so what we got next? Is SummerSlam coming up next, or what is
Money in the Bank's next.
Money in the Bank? They are starting to. They seem to be setting up. It's a little bit early, but they seem to be setting up teams for the Survivor Series already. Like the Bloodline and Cody Rhodes. They got Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes. They hooked up for a moment right there. So that's kind of. Could you imagine Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk? That's a pretty fucking good team, dude.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
a War Games match?
yeah, well, aren't they doing Survivors? Don't they usually do Survivor Series kind of thing? They got out of that shit. Like, I don't.
I'll throw out a crazy idea for that, right? Bloodline and Logan Paul. 5-man War Game match versus everybody else, because you need that. I just want to see Logan Paul in a War Games match. Like, I just want to see it. Like,
I would like to see it, what he could do.
I hate that I like what he's doing so much. I hate that I enjoy his wrestling so much. Like, I enjoy.
Nah, bro,
but it fucking makes me so angry, dude. I'm like, oh, I want to hate you so bad. But that's wrestling, and that's what.
But he's good at it.
He is. He's like kind of a.
Shit, it's insane. Like, have you seen Impulsive lately?
He's ever gonna make like the heel turn, or not the baby face turn? You ever think that he's gonna be almost like a Stone Cold baby face at some point? Because people are starting to love to hate that motherfucker, and I'm like almost one of those people right now. I love to hate you.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's such a little douchebag. I'm not for sure he can make babyface turn at all. It's just, I mean, he reminds me of my sons. Like, you want to punch him in the face. You're like, come on, dude, shut the fuck up. Serious. I love my kids to death, but it's like, dude, I'll say shit that makes me want to punch y'all sometimes. She'll just be saying. I think one of them said that they were. Oh no. One of them, like fucking years ago, one of them gave me permission to say the N word. I was like, your permission doesn't mean shit, dude. Fuck your permission, dog. Your little half-ass permission. I'm not gonna go. Well, my son half gave me permission. Like, that doesn't mean nothing, dude. Shut up with your permissions. All right. So anything? I mean, what else we got? We got. Who's going for Money in the Bank? I don't even know anything of like what's coming up. I don't know what's coming up for Money in the Bank. Anybody know? And there's a hush in the crowd because nobody fucking knows at all if there's anything for Money in the Bank.
I mean,
is like none of us really know what's going on, but we're still kind of excited for it anyways.
And that's what like Triple H is doing a really good job of. Whoever the brain trust is going on right now, I like what they're doing, and I like whether it's a amalgamation of Stephanie and Triple H and a little bit of Bruce Pritchard or something. How involved is Bruce Pritchard anymore? I know they talk about him being a Vince McMahon yes man or something, but
I mean, I could tell you what I think has happened is that.
Hold on, Chonko. What do you think's happening, Mecca?
So Adam Pearce is heavily involved in WWE, and Adam Pearce is a guy who's been on the Indies and is very much an excellent producer and an excellent wrestling mind. And that's what I think has happened is that you got people like Nick, Mickey James's husband, who was Magnus and was in NWA for a while.
Yeah, Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis, yeah.
And he's a great wrestling mind. And so what I think has happened with WWE is that they now have really smart people who understand wrestling, who are the next generation, and they're heavily involved in the creative process.
Yeah.
And that's why things happen, and that's why it's so good. And you have Triple H at the helm of it. You got some really good people in there, and you got the backing of Endeavor with it as well. And Endeavor saying, "Hey, we have you now economically covered." And what makes it even more complicated is that Endeavor's going private, and Endeavor owns over 51% of TKO, even though TKO is a publicly traded company. And so they really have an unlimited supply of money to do whatever the hell they want to do. And they have the most creative people in wrestling working for that company. And so they are legitly, and I just think they're just getting the fuck started.
Yeah.
Chongo, what were you going to say?
Good take.
I was just going to say that, yeah, it's kind of been, I don't know his current position with the company or if he's still with them at all, but I know it's kind of well known that, yeah, he is kind of a Vince yes man, Bruce Pritchard.
Well, yeah, he is, but I mean, I think, he's also a wrestling mind. I think a lot of people were hampered by what the Vince McMahon Edens. Like, you don't call it you don't call it a title, or you don't call it a championship,
Yeah.
you call it a title, and all the stupid little rules to try to make it not. I mean, it's wrestling, bro. Like, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You want it to be sports entertainment, but I mean, we all fell in love with believing that these dudes. I believe that fat dudes with no hair could beat the shit out of each other, and let's watch it. That's what I want to see. I want to see some fat dudes back in wrestling that are going bald. Just like, come on, John, put on a couple pounds and get back in the ring, bro. Let's go. That sounds good. Like an Arn Anderson. That's what I'm saying. I need an Arn Anderson.
Freaking Arn Anderson, man. Like,
He's
or
the
Glock
worst.
Anderson, dude. Cold-blooded.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, dude, he never like, dude, this is not a pretty man. Fucking fat,
No.
going bald. Like, he is still just combing
barrel
that shit
chest.
over.
Bro, he's got it.
Nobody tells that dude, like, yo, dude, just shave that shit, dog. Like, we know you're bald. Just let it go, dude. Like, just let, it's like if I still comb that shit over. Like, no, man, just let it go, dude. Just let it go. But you got, I mean, that's what wrestling was built on. Like, I mean, even Ric Flair back in the day, Ric Flair didn't look fucking tough. Dusty Rhodes, like, all these guys were fucking regular guys that it looked like you could probably fight them. Maybe take them in a fight, some of them. Some of them looked a little tough and a little muscular and shit, but back in the day, it felt like it was real dudes fighting real things. Now it's jumping the fuck off of stuff and doing, I don't know what's going on, man. But I'm digging it, and I feel like
We lost Keenan again. In other news, though, we still can't see Keenan.
Yeah.
That's my favorite item I've ever bought from this company called Leaf Metal. It's an amazing. I bought 10 of them, and they're fantastic.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm sure it'll pop back in
eventually. Yeah.
So it's like a cutoff because I saw some stuff like I haven't fully watched SmackDown, but I saw some things happen before I got on here.
So let me ask you this, because this is my question: is that I love wrestling, and I love independent wrestling,
right?
But like, I'm excited now for WWE again.
Yeah.
For like legitly for almost 2 years, I thought the product was horrible. And I thought collectively, like, the indies were better, and the indies are still in many ways better. But then WWE has gotten a hell of a lot better. And I don't know.
It really has.
I don't know what changed. Maybe it's the story. Maybe it's the talent. Maybe it's just the fact that they were trying a bunch of stupid shit and they finally hit the right stride.
I mean, it could be all of that. I mean, I don't know. The Vince McMahon part, I think we all collectively as wrestling fans kind of knew what would happen. At least that's what we thought when Vince would leave. But the fact to see it, not only did it get good, it got better and more coherent and just like story driven more so. But like, yeah, no, it was bad, bro. I've been watching wrestling my entire life and I loved it. But I'm just a fan of wrestling. I'm not like a WWE guy or whatever. I love wrestling. But man, when them zombies came out at Extreme Rules, I stopped. It was over for me. I stopped watching WWE for like an entire year. I was like, I just couldn't do it no more because, like, I don't know. That was just, I get it. It's wrestling. And so I'm willing to deal with a lot of stuff, but something about that I just felt was just super insulting. Then he sold me off to the Peacock, and I never wanted the Peacock. I wanted the WWE Network, and it was just bad. So, yeah,
I love
but
the Peacock deal, to be honest, because
not the deal, the functionality of it, the original content, the things like that.
No. I missed the network. Can y'all hear me now? Am I back or am I fucking?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
I did like the WWE network had a lot more like original wrestling content. Like I loved documentaries and shit on the WWE.
Right.
Like literally, I could not be a part of the network for almost a year and come back around WrestleMania, catch up, watch the new documentaries and shit, and then leave again and not pay for that shit and not feel any bad about it. So now with it being Peacock, it does keep me going the entire time, and I do watch shit like. I mean, I started in this new shit with Cody Rhodes and The Rock and all that. That shit started. And I literally hit Mecca. I was like, dude, I need somebody to talk wrestling with, dude. This shit's fucking making me mad, dude. Like, I don't know anybody else to fucking argue wrestling with about, dude. So if you want to do something, let's talk about some shit, man. But I mean, I feel you like the way you're saying, dude. I'm an old school wrestling fan, and there's just shit that's went down that. But I mean, I also think maybe it's us growing up as well, and maybe the product hasn't grown up with us. I mean, I don't know.
This is where I get and go to independent wrestling. So there's a company called WafflN Open, and those guys get paid off the door. So it's up in Worcester, and legitimately they had 30 people watching, and they went to 35, then they went to 40, then they went to 100. But meanwhile, they're on, I think, episode maybe 110. So it's a weekly wrestling program. There's no commercials. It's on the internet, and matches are only 10 minutes long. So if the match it doesn't have a winner in 10 minutes, it's a draw. And there's no points or anything, but the match is a draw, and it's awesome. And the main events are 20 minutes. And so it's great. And now they have 400, 500 people coming to Worcester every single Thursday. And so it's crazy because these are some of the best wrestlers. So people like Carmelo Hayes came out of WafflN Open. Green came out of there. People like Alex Zane came out of there. And then there's all these top guys that have come out of there and have been in WWE for a while. Dominant Dijak came out of there. Josh Briggs came out of there. So all of a sudden, all these guys came out of this area and came out of Beyond Wrestling, and it's old school wrestling. And you're like, okay, this is the future. And it's so cool because it's old school and you're getting awesome wrestling that is so bootstrapped that is just becoming a massive company.
Have you seen this new WWE 3-minute thing that they're doing or some shit like
that? Speed thing?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Like I don't supposedly you can win championships from it or some shit. I don't know anything about it. Maybe y'all watched it or enjoyed it. I saw I think they had a commercial for it or something during this Clash of the Things. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing. 3-minute matches with a bracket rules or something, and you can win a championship or something. I don't know.
How many championships are there?
I think there's one for every day of the week, bro. I'm not for sure. I mean, we got
for sure.
I think it's like a trophy in Little League. Everyone deserves a championship.
Oh, true.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Everyone gets
that's AEW model anyway.
Dude. We don't even talk AEW so jacked, man. We could spend a whole 2 hours talking about AEW in there. I mean, they had Cody Rhodes and CM Punk on their roster, and they mismanaged all that shit. Like that, I feel like
how do you mismanage Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, MJF, Britt Baker, Jade Carterdale,
Omega, and speaking of Chris, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but speaking of Chris Jericho, have you seen this new fucking movie he's got coming out?
I didn't even know he had a movie come out because I don't even care.
Dude, it's on Faith and Family Channel. It's some Christian movie, and he's a country western star, and he wants to sign his daughters to I have no idea. I haven't watched, but it's What the fuck? I didn't even know you were Christian, bro. Like, have you ever said a damn thing about Christianity in your entire life? What, Chungla?
I said he's from Winnipeg, you idiot.
Does that mean everybody's a Christian in Winnipeg? My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Canada is strict with Canadian morals and Christian attitudes, and it's a really weird, like.
I didn't know whatever the name of his band. Like,
everyone thinks Canada is like the Great White North, and it kind of is, man. But it's just like, it's very rural. We'll call it. That would be the way you would describe it here in America. Most of Canada is very.
It depends. There's a few cities in Canada that are America.
Chris Jericho looks like he's in a movie that looks a lot like the TV show Heartland. So
wow.
I mean, he's like, when you sign this contract, you're signing on the bottom line. Like, motherfucker, you're talking to your daughter. Like, what the? Who are you like? If your daughter doesn't want to do something, you're gonna like hold her to her contract. Fucking, what's going on here, man?
I mean, especially if you say it has like a Western feel to it, that kind of tracks, because that's how Bret Hart is too. He did his old Lonesome Dove gimmick for a while.
That was fun. Like Lonesome, like you can't hate on Bret Hart being Lonesome Dove is fun. Has Lonesome Dove leaps and bounds ahead of this faith and family crap that I saw, whatever that was. Bret Hart and Lonesome, like, come on, man. Tommy Lee Jones, fucking Robert Duvall.
Not all of Bret Hart's acting gigs have been the best of gigs, okay?
This man talking bad about the excellence of execution and shit. I can't even like withstand. Like, I'm about to hang up on you, Chongla. I didn't invite you on the show to say dickish shit. No, I'm joking. I could care less. No. Bret Hart talking today. He's like, he really respected the champion. Like, somebody's got to be a champion. You got to, like, dude, this is wrestling, right, man? Like, you all figure it out beforehand, right? Like, it's kind of what's figured out. It's a brilliant dance. I'm not talking shit about you, Bret Hart, but come on, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, bro?
He bought into his own gimmick.
Well, it sounds like, yeah, that's, a lot of, but I do like people that have bought into their gimmick a lot. Like, you got to give him props. Like, he lived his fucking gimmick. Even though it's a very
Look at Barry Bonds. Like, what was it like last night? They asked him about Satchel Paige because Rickwood was going on, and he's like, "How would you fare against Satchel Paige?" He's like, "Oh, gone, ball gone." And then he said, "If I don't believe it, who will?" It was great. It was absolutely great. Barry Bonds saying that to Derek Jeter of all people. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. And you know what it is? I do believe Barry Bonds would hit a home run off of Satchel Paige as Satchel Paige is around. I really do.
I believe it too. Like, because Barry Bonds is gonna hit that juice and fucking knock. Like, I'm down with that. Like, tell the truth, Barry. Like, you've been knocking back that juice. And you've been fucking hitting fucking dingers over the fucking wall. Of course, you're gonna knock off a fucking regular ass Satchel Paige from 1952. Yes, of course you're gonna hit a home run. Fucking 2004 Barry Bonds all juiced up and shit. Like, oh, I don't believe him. Of course you're gonna do it, you fucking asshole.
It was really funny because Derek Jeter did not know how to respond to Barry Bonds, and that was really, really funny to see that whole exchange. And I was just like, "This is brilliant. This is brilliant in so many ways."
Well, see, and I like, how are you not having a conversation with Barry Bonds? Like, I know that Derek Jeter didn't he have like a slight issue with? But I mean, Barry Bonds had a big issue with it. Like, he had a
no. Derek Jeter is the absolute worst baseball personality ever. Amazing player, unbelievable championship caliber.
He is a grand cocksmith. What are you talking about? Like, dude, he had sex with so many women. Like, what he can do whatever he wants.
No. He can't talk shit on air.
Well, he doesn't have to. Like, dude, he's
hired for it, and he's getting paid a lot of money, and he sucks at it.
All the shit knocked off. Like, I'd pay him a lot. Like, dude, you deserve that money, Jeter. Good job, bro. Like, dude, let's name Jeter's not. I think Jeter knocked off Madonna in her prime, dude. Like, we're talking like 99 Madonna in prime. Like,
no. That was A-Rod, all A-Rod.
Was that A-Rod? I thought that was Jeter.
A-Rod was tapping Madonna. I can tell you that.
It was
I
A-Rod.
can tell you that.
A-Rod and Jeter look alike to me, so who knows? I don't know. Like, it's just some random guy, some random baseball player. Like, people think I like the New York Yankees. I don't. I just wear the hat. Like, I'm fucking like I'm lame. Like shit. So who's y'all's favorite brand new, or not brand new, but the newest wrestler coming out? Who's your favorite, like the one that you're watching, like the new guys, the new blood coming in? Mecca, Changla, Chester. Even if they're coming from another promotion besides WWE, it doesn't have to be WWE.
I haven't watched a lot of it, but I'm kind of intrigued by the whole Sting putting Darby Allin underneath his wing thing. And then as far as the WWE goes, I'm hardcore simping for Rhea. I really am.
What is your hardcore simping for Rhea? Is that the terminology you use? Yeah, okay, I'm hanging up on Changla right now. No, I'm fucking with you. Mecca, who are you watching, man? And Rhea is dope. Like
that is Rhea. It's a Rhea card.
Rhea is nice. Oh
no, Rhea's dope. Yeah.
He pulls out. If it's a woman's wrestler, he's probably got a naked boobie of Rhea somewhere over there, bro. He's probably, oh look, here's some cleavage.
It's more than just her look, man. She's got like the skills to pays the bills. She kind of is the whole package as far as wrestler. I think the only who character-wise and wrestling-wise can really hold a candle to her is probably Charlotte.
All she needs to do is drop that little motherfucker Dominic, and I am all for some Rhea. But that little motherfucker, oh my god, short prince ass bitch, like, come on, man. Fucking, I know he's like half Rey Mysterio, part Eddie Guerrero. Like, you're killing me, Smalls. You're fucking killing me. But that's what he's the heel right now. Chester, who you watching from any promotion, dude? Who you watching?
I mean, I watch AEW, so I'm a big fan like Ricky Stark. I like Darby Allin. As far as over there, WWE goes, like probably Bronson Reed. I like what he's doing.
All right.
Mac, what about you, bro? I go outside of WWE and I go to the indies. Two guys, really. Wheeler Yuta. I like Wheeler Yuta a lot.
Yeah.
AEW. I think that guy is really good on the indies as well. I think Megan Bain, as far as everything that she's done, and I could pull up a picture of Megan Bain.
I was about to ask you, is it Megan Bain? The rest, see, that's what I'm talking about. Why isn't Piper and some shit like that, bro? I want to see a thick chick with like some. Come on, bro, that's messed up, dude. That was a good. But see what I'm saying, dude? That Piper looking like that.
Megan Bain is interesting because she was under an AEW contract while she was in Japan. So AEW was paying part of her salary while she was wrestling and training in Japan in Joshi wrestling promotions out there for I think like 2 or 3 months, which is a really cool position to be in, because they were trying to basically option her and trying to get her to become a better wrestler. And then I don't know exactly what happened, but I think the deal kind of went sideways, as far as either renewing her deal or something changed. But I think she's going to be WWE bound relatively soon, because she has the look, she has the skills, and she's like a monster. And I think she's a better Jade Cargill. I do. I really think she's better, and I think that she'll just kill it in WWE. Whenever they want her, they're going to bring her. And then I think the other guy who's also on the indies is Alec Price. And Alec Price about a year ago had a WWE tryout. So he was down in Florida for about 3 days, and he had a WWE tryout in the Performance Center. So he's definitely, I don't think he wants to be in any promotion because he's making a lot of money on the indies right now. And he's probably in the top 10 independent wrestlers. And he's only getting bigger. And I think he's like 23 or 24. So I think there's going to be a point where WWE's going to knock on his door. And I think he's going to want a nice big contract. And I think WWE would be foolish not to sign him.
Well, I mean, now that WWE is flush with millions and millions of dollars. Why the fuck wouldn't they care? I mean, just like give everybody some fucking money. Who cares? give it up.
Especially with that Netflix deal coming through.
Oh, the
They're gonna need
Netflix
us-
deal, and I mean that's they're taken care of. Like they don't even have to worry. Like, yeah, let's sign them up, not a problem. Let's do it. Like they basically won the war with AEW. Like as soon as they signed that deal.
Well,
I'm not saying that
they're
AEW is
really
going
good is
anywhere.
where they're going with that.
I'm not saying AEW is going anywhere, but I'm telling like I just think that they have a like a couple of you have said they have an immense amount of money just to play with, and I don't think Khan.
It's even further. Now, not to cut you off, but WWE has now a working relationship with TNA.
Huh?
They now have a working relationship with TNA, which means that they could tap their wrestlers, and that expands what could be done on NXT, because that's what that relationship is. And they're proving it, and they're working it out with Jordan Grace right now, and it's gonna be awesome. And not to play into the trope that Keen likes to tease me on, but I don't know where that relationship goes. But it's cool because that means that AEW does not have a working relationship with TNA. That is a very strategic relationship. And it could also be that New Japan might eventually get on the table too, which will further cripple AEW.
I think the horizon for the WWE is only looking bright. They got rid of Vince McMahon, which I mean, you can't have a head honcho constantly going. I mean, he did what he could. He was whatever, but you can't have somebody. It's like having a fucking monopoly, man.
It also gets more complicated because at the back end of that whole deal is when you have 5% of a company, you have to report when you buy or sell. Vince no longer has 5% of his stock. And Endeavor bought the stock back directly and actually retired the stock, which gave them even more control over that company. So Endeavor owns not 51%, they own more than that now. So the stock split of TKO was 51 to Endeavor and 49 to WWE shareholders. It's more than that now. Endeavor owns more than 51% of that company. Not that that changes anything, but that's a big deal. And the fact that Vince now doesn't need to report when he sells WWE stock means he's really out of that company.
Thank God. Thank God. I think it was time.
Well, I've always had the idea in my head that it seems like the WWE is playing with fire, but they can't even see the coals. What's happening to them right now with this whole going public and being a public entity is exactly what brought down WCW. Now, at any time, some corporate show can start shuffling around money and assigning debt to the WWE, and they'll just have to eat it because that's the way that accounting works.
Huh? That's how it goes. Well, I'm watching Mr. Braun Breaker. I'm excited to see what he. I really would. I would like them to like accept his fucking Steiner heritage more. Like, why are you gonna call? Like, the funniest thing is I watched a Table for Three with Braun Breaker, his dad, and his fucking uncle, the Steiner brothers, and they're like, oh, "That's real good that you're Braun Breaker now. You know, it's not like we gave you a good name or anything. We didn't give you any footsteps to follow in. You know? It's just,
Was this Table for Three? Was this
yeah,
Table for Three?
Table for Three. It was Table for Three on the network or Peacock or on the cock, whatever, on the cack. On the cack. All right, so we're gonna see what happens coming up, dude. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'll catch the replay. Just like I caught the replay of this Clash of the Castle shit. Like, if it wasn't already on my Peacock shit, dude, I probably would not give two fucks about what's going on right now. Maybe not. I do like how they're bringing more free YouTube content. Like right before, like seriously, before I got on here, there was the clip about CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and them all teaming up to do something against the Bloodline.
I saw a video before we got on here where it said that CM Punk was attacked by old Claymore face.
Was that the Bloodline guy?
Nah, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Drew McIntyre, man, that fucking dude, do something, dude. Oh, maybe he'll get the fucking Money in the Bank title and take it back from what's his face.
I'm telling you, like, I think they didn't give him the shot because they're trying to make it mean more, just like they did with Cody. You can still sell somebody chasing that title and have them lose more than once.
I mean, how much more does it need to mean for? You're already giving him the secondary title on. He's just the most bastardized wrestler I've ever seen in my life, dude. I'm scared that we're gonna get like a Chris Canyon of fucking Drew McIntyre or some shit.
Oh, dang.
Like, I'm serious, dude. Like, I'm really seriously worried. Like, one day he's gonna be like, man, this is a fucked up shit, guys.
Dude, Drew McIntyre would have to work for the rest of his life to be half the worker that Chris Canyon was.
I didn't mean him. I meant like, because
Wow.
Chris Canyon was constantly like bottled down because he was a homosexual man or whatever he was. I'm just saying, like, it seems like they're putting Drew McIntyre down no matter what he does. There ain't shit this tall Scottish dude can do.
Did you just say that Drew McIntyre is a homosexual?
I probably did in some way, shape. I mean, if you want to call me out on it, and maybe I did. It could be that fucking skirt he wears. I'm not for sure, guys. I'm not for sure. I can't call it, bro. I can't call it. I mean, it's not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, so this is a pretty good last WWEek tonight. We want to talk about anything else, Mecca?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? I mean, we can talk about whatever you want.
Oh, no, let's talk about the ghost. Chongle, you have any questions for the real life North Texas Ghostbuster Chester while you're on the phone, man?
Yeah, man.
What's
your most interesting investigation you've been part of?
Well, you know he does. He's not an actual. See, this is another one of those grown-ups that thinks that you actually investigate ghosts right now. He's a fucking Ghostbuster, bro. Like on the movie, he's a North Texas division.
Really?
Yeah, he's the Ghostbuster. They're thinking they might delve into like actual ghost hunting, but at the moment, it's just an awesome thing that they do. They go to like birthday parties and events. They're going to a couple cons. I saw him at the Fan Expo last week.
Yeah.
And that's how I met up with him. My son got freaked out by the Slimer thing, and I think I grabbed Chester's card. I'm almost positive you're the one I got the card from, dude.
More than likely. I keep him right here in my fast with the card.
And dude, when they pulled up to the WafflN OUT, they had a couple of Ghostbusters vehicles and shit, dude. They came up pretty cool. They came up legit, dude.
Yeah, there's lots of folks who really get into doing that. I actually, I'm a security guard, and one of my old security managers used to do that. Where in his off time, he would do charitable organizations events and stuff, and visit kids in hospitals just dressed up as a Ghostbuster, and
right,
green toy and smiles, give out stickers and
animals.
Yeah.
Stuff. It was dope.
Chester, have you seen the station wagon around our area, or at least around my area in Mesquite and shit? He's got it all. It's all decked out as a Ghostbusters vehicle, dude. He's got like the Ghostbusters insignia on the side. He's got the shit on the top of it. Like he put some work into making this Ghostbusters vehicle.
If it's an actual station wagon, no, I haven't. But in Mesquite, it might be Ozzel's truck because he does have the whole truck. It's an
actual station wagon. Actual station wagon. It parks like I've seen it parked like in the
right.
I'll take a picture of it if I ever see it again. By like the
please, and tell him to get in touch with us because if he's out there, it's got to be something.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, the fandom for Ghostbusters is pretty fucking dope. And their president is ordained. And was he ordained in, man? Was it
the Dudism?
Dudism. I was talking to Mick about getting ordained for the TAO of BOB that I do. I was like, but I don't want to have any affiliations with anything at all. It's got to be like just I'm ordained somehow. I know, because we hooked up like a couple today in my live. Like it was this chick from South Africa and this dude in England. Like, hey, can we exchange numbers through you? I'm like, well, yeah. If y'all get married, I need to fucking make.
I like that. Yeah, you got me on the guest list for sure.
All hell, Bob and shit. I want to be the minister, dude. Like, fuck. Like, I hooked this up, dog. What's going on? But I'm almost like she was a very pretty girl. I think that dude he did not know how pretty she was because he was like, oh, give me just a minute. Like, bitch, come on, bro. Come on. I know what you're doing there. You fucking. They're probably on the thing right now checking it out. But all right, man, this was fun and cool. I'm glad that I finally got to bring some friends on here, and it's not just Mecca. See, I told you I have friends, Mecca. You fucking ass. Told you I know people other than you. Fucking. What's up? But no, I had fun tonight, dude. This is something different than we usually do. What are we gonna do next week, Mecca?
That's a good question. What are we gonna do next week?
Pick your movies. I think it's my turn. You picked the last movie, didn't you? What'd you make me watch?
I picked, but my last choice
Oh!
was pretty good.
Wet Hot American Summer. Yeah, I was super for this guy. Like, I did not expect him to pick Wet Hot American Summer. I was like, dude, you just impressed me by like 2 or 3 levels, dude. Like, I totally thought you were like this much more lame, but then you said that movie's like this guy. There you go, man. There you go.
I mean, I have another crazy movie we can do, but
all
I
right,
don't know.
all right, since we're talking movies, dude, have you seen this fucking movie? Absolutely anything.
I haven't seen that one.
Simon Pegg. What's her name? What's her stupid name? Catherine. And she doesn't matter. But Robin Williams plays this dog right here and has something to do with Monty Python. I got this at the library. I just went to the A section and I just got the first 5 movies. This was in the first 5 movies, dude. So I'm gonna watch this tomorrow. If this is good, this is what we're watching next week, Mecca. Absolutely anything. Simon Pegg from the Hot Fuzz and the fucking zombie movie shit.
Shaun of the Dead.
And yeah, Shaun of the Dead and Robin Williams as a dog, bro. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? How have I not seen this movie?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Have you seen the Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx where they're dogs and they're like runaways?
Were you talking about that, dude?
I thought that was the stupidest idea ever, and then I watched them like this movie is fucking brilliant.
Real
That
talk.
was my response to it.
I thought it was Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell like reuniting at first for like from their Get Hard type shit. When I was like, wait, no, that's Jamie Foxx. That's Jamie Foxx in there. Like, I'm my bad. I didn't like see it at first, but I had that moment like you mistake, like you like not every black dude looks alike. Like, no, you're just hearing voices, dumbass. You're just hearing like you mistook the voice for something else, idiots. But no, I did really like that movie. I liked that one. I liked what they did. It was kind of strange and kind of out there, and you like what Will Ferrell like. I'm gonna bite his dick off. Let's go bite his dick off. Crazy ass shit, man. And then fucking what's his name getting his dick. Spoiler alert. My bad. I didn't even think about that.
Spoilers.
I spoiled the movie for everybody.
I mean, not that I ever want it to happen, but I would hope if someone's making threats of biting a dick off, that they, actually follow through.
Well, I mean, he followed through on it. I mean, again, I'm spoiling it all day, dude. But let's see if we got any oh shit, we got some comments over here. You see this, Mecca? Rebel Angel says, Mickey, my love, and there's just it's Mickey and Rebel Angel just talking over here. See, that's what I bring to the table, Mecca. I bring women to the table. What are you bringing to the fucking table, Mecca? I brought Mickey and Rebel Angel over here, dude. I got 2 women over here in the chat, and they love them some Keenan, bro. Yeah, they're part of Keenan's harem. I call them Keenan's angels. When I need a moderator, I'm like, angels attack, let's go. But real talk, like Verde, it's just you and the girls that have the links. Everybody else doesn't have the links. Like, I think that might be the most feminine thing you do, dude, is you have the links to my shit. Like, he's a moderator on my channel as well. And him and Mick and Rebel, they keep the links like in stock. They got the phone number ready. They got everything ready to go. Let's do it. Verde, Changla has it, but then every other dude's like, I call him. God, I ain't got a fucking link. I'm like, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, dog. You're the best, dude.
I mean, I'm just technical savvy enough to do it, and I don't know.
Dude, you copied a link, bro. What do you mean technical savvy? You're just not a dumbass like all the rest of the dudes. He's just not a. Unfortunately, every other dude, we are dumbasses, guys. Let's just be honest. We're like, he's just not a dumbass in this sense of the like, hey, you want me to copy this? Got you, Keenan. Not a problem. The other guys are like, I can give 2 fucks about your links or your phone number, bro. You're lucky that I care about these kids dropping the M-bomb on you, bro. You're lucky. You're lucky, bitch. All right. So next week we'll talk about what we're gonna watch, man. I appreciate Changla and Chester, the real live North Texas Ghostbuster vice president, right?
Yes.
Yes, vice president, dude. Do you just wear that suit around? Does that suit ever gotten you laid before, dude?
I mean, technically, yeah. My fiance is now a member of the Ghostbusters, so hell yeah.
I wanted to hear like, man, one night we were out getting drunk. We were at the bar. I was drinking this.
No, you can't do that stuff in uniform.
And said like, ooh, which one are you? Like, dude, that would have been dope. Chad, you can lie to me next time, dog. Lie.
I have a better story next time.
Yeah, but it's respectful. He's like, yeah, man, my fiance technically cares about me now. She technically gives a shit about the Ghostbusters because she kind of has to. I'm a Ghostbuster.
I mean, yeah, partially, but man, it's like, it works.
But at least like my girl has literally told me like, I don't find you that funny. I'm like, bitch, I know you find me funny because we've had sex. I know that for sure.
That's true though.
No woman has ever had sex with me
Yeah,
and find me funny. I know that for damn sure. I know
that's real though, bro. I feel that.
I'm that damn ugly. That's all it goes.
Yeah,
So,
it's not the looks for sure. It's got to be all the charisma.
it's the personality. That's why I got the harem of angels hanging over here on the side. What'd you bring to the table again, Mecca? No, I'm fucking with you, Mac. I'm fucking with you, Mac. All right, well, it's another good show. We went live horizontally. We also went live vertically. Do y'all have anything to promote? Chester, what do you want to promote, my man?
Tomorrow we're gonna be at the John and Judy Gay Library in McKinney for the Comic Con. Then in July 13th and 14th, we'll be at Texas Hollins Convention as Mesquite right at the rodeo convention, or the Mesquite Convention Center right next to the rodeo. That's all it stands right now. Follow us on all social media, North Texas Ghostbusters. You can go to NorthTexasGhostbusters.com. I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Donate to the North Texas Food Bank. Donate to Autism Speaks and Shrines for Kids. Those are our charities of choice.
Dude, y'all do autism stuff too? That's pretty damn cool.
That's one of our main charities, actually.
My kid's one of those super smart autistic kids. Like,
right.
It makes you even feel bad. Like, you're like, oh yeah, my kid's autistic. Like, it makes me put my head down. Like, yeah, but he's like that super smart Tesla type autistic.
No, I know what you're saying. We have a few members.
Good.
Like, so yeah, we just support our own.
And yeah, I don't know if he told y'all about the diversity in their group, man. They got men, women, disabled, able. I mean, they got the whole fuck. They got kids,
young, old, in between.
Cool.
We actually had some people contact us like for junior membership. So like some of the kids that we have are members' children who are also Ghostbusters. But now we've been contacted where the parents not Ghostbuster at all. Their kid just wants to be down. Dude, and so we're trying to figure out like how that works. It's not a summer camp, so you can't just drop them off.
I was just about to say that shit, dude. Y'all should come up with like some summer day camp type thing. Like,
it could be
$200, come by, we'll teach your kid how to do. They have lightsaber schools at that Fan Expo shit, dude.
I know, I saw that.
Let's throw a trap.
We're trying to figure out something more along the lines of like a Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, to where we can still teach life lessons and skills and stuff, and do it through the medium of Ghostbusters. For the kids that maybe not like too outdoorsy, just not their thing. Everybody's different, but there's still valuable things you can be taught, and they can carry you through the rest of your life. You know,
pretty damn cool. Changla, you got anything you wanna shout out?
No, not at this time.
Oh, he wants to shout out Bob's product. That's what he wants to shout out. Everybody visit Bob's product. That's what he said. He wants everybody
Bob's
to
product, guys.
Bob's product. No, I'm fucking with you.
I'm not trying to take your plug. You know what I mean? That's for you to plug.
Well, we could plug multiple times, dude. These people could hear this shit all the time.
Get your shit in, bro.
Mecca, let's hear Mecca. Mecca's the next one up. He's pop anime everything, bro. If you need Mecca, just look up pop anime. Here he is. Wow, this guy did everything smart. I hate this guy so much. Listen to him.
Yeah, basically everything is Pop Anime Comics on Twitter, also formerly known now as X, is Pop Anime Comics. Instagram is Pop Anime Comics. Facebook is Pop Anime Comics. YouTube is Pop Anime Comics. Pretty much anything Pop Anime Comics is mine, so that's all my stuff. And then I am on eBay, Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. So you can go buy my shit there. And I do have this in my store, everybody. So I have a nice autographed Breonna Stewart. So limited to 10. So if you're looking for really cool basketball cards, I got that. And then I do have this right now up in my store, and I'm actually down to my last one. So this is a base relic from Rickwood Field, which was the game last night dealing with the Negro Leagues, which baseball has just recognized. And it was an awesome game. And so this actually is a card that has the base in there.
Nice.
Cut up the base. So already sold one of those, and they're sold out. So that's one of the things that I don't think they're going to stick around. And then in the next few days, I'm bringing in something like this.
So I mean, Mecca, I don't want to bring it up, dude, but you're making money off of Negro League stuff, bro?
I'm
fucking with you, Mecca. I'm fucking with you, dog. I'm fucking with you. I'm joking with you. I'm joking with you, Mecca. But
Awesome,
have
man.
Have
Awesome.
you seen that senator that is talking crap about, like, I think she says Brittany Grinder deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and she said somebody who's the girl with the long hair that just won, just made it big? What was her, like, I forget her name, Kimberly something, or I forget her name, but she was like, she's a lesbian, and she was like, you're surprised that there's a lesbian in the WNBA? Like, what
Right.
happened with that? Like, you're surprised now? Like, you think,
I didn't know where you were going with this. I didn't know where you were going with this one. Like,
you think you got that wicked jump shot for no fucking reason there, sweetheart? Like, what happened there, man? All right, well, I'm not as smart as this guy with pop anime, everything. See, take a cue from him, dude. Everything you do should be North Texas Ghostbusters, bro. Everything. Because my dumbass, I'm Keenan Press, I'm nerding out, I'm YouTube Bob's product, everything's something different. But guess what? It's all linked in the description. And guess what?
Right.
Let me hold the dollar. There's a Stan store, there's a Cash App. Let me hold the dollar, because guess what? I'm broke as shit. But I could beg you to buy my stuff. I have a Bible, I have merch, or you could just let me hold that dollar, dog. Whatever you want to do, man. All right. Well, Chancla already left us. He had to get to work because he's actually on the job. He hung out with us for a minute, but had to bounce. Again, we appreciate you, Chester. I'm trying to think, like, real talk. I'm trying to think of a cool nickname, like Chester the Ghostbuster Protect. I don't know, dude, because I'll figure it out, dude. Next time, I might ask ChatGPT to do something else, man.
Do it.
Mecca, you got anything else to drop on us, man?
no, just I took 2 weeks off from interviewing, and I'm back next Wednesday, if not sooner. And
Who's your next cam girl? Big.
no, it's I'm interviewing an up and coming voice actress who is not known yet, and I like what she's done, and I'm excited to interview her because I think it's gonna be a
Chester,
good
if
interview.
you get a chance, look up this kid's interview with fucking Stephanie. Is it Stephanie Stalls?
Oh, Stephanie Stalls.
Oh my
What
God,
a
she is the most country older woman with, like, she's just sitting there with, like, her big old titties the entire time, bro. Like, they're not out or anything, but I'm just saying, you're like, did I see a nipple? Did the nipple pop out that thing right there? But I'm telling you, like, and she's just the sweetest, most country thing you ever seen in your life, dude. You're just like, oh,
she's got H or I cups too. It's crazy.
yeah, they're pretty big fucking boobs, bro. Like, you could literally, like, put a glass on top of that shit and just have it as a table, man. But all right, well, cool, dude. I'm glad to see you getting back to interviews, dude. And it's been another wonderful last week tonight. And
then I'll throw something else out there that after Beth Pierce, who's that voice actress, I'm interviewing Mike and Mindy Wheeler, and they are trolling the shit out of Lady Death's creator Brian Pulido, just to fuck with him because he issued a cease and desist on their parody, and so that's going to be a very
okay. So you're gonna talk to them about the cease and desist that somebody placed on them for a parody.
They do a book called Star Horse instead of Star Wars.
Okay, Star Wars. Oh.
So it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one for sure.
And didn't Kevin Smith use that in the Zach and Miri make a porno, like Star Wars or something? Or
he might have.
I think he did. I'm not saying they took it from him. I'm just saying, like, I think he might. I mean, they're definitely not the first to use this shit. And why would you cease and desist somebody like that? Hold on, wait. I'm let's see if we get a good phone call. Hold on. Hey, thanks for calling Bob's Prizes. Keenan, how the hell are you?
Hold on there, grandson. Now, if I gotta send you $1 on Cash App, now tell me how to spell it again, will you please?
Yeah, sure. It's SUCK. My dick. My bad. Yeah, that was one of the trolls that I get. One of the kids that call them. I'm telling you, dude. I get fucking children's all the time. I get children just calling me out. Like, what are you gonna do about this shit, dog? What are you gonna do? All right. Well, it's good. I had fun tonight. You want to end it, Mecca?
Oh, you want me to end the stream?
I mean, it's up to you. Oh, Sick Vicious says hi. Mick. Everyone, yeah, it's all. See, dude, that's 3 women I brought up into. Dude, I'm bringing. This was a sausage fest. I brought 3 women up in this bitch, bro. I am just trying to even out. See, you
That's
brought
okay. That's
you
okay,
bring in
Keenan.
the dudes, I bring in the ladies, my guy.
That's
what
okay,
we call
Keenan.
the ladies.
Because we're gonna end on this note. Is what did everybody notice first?
Bitch, damn it! I'm telling you, if we could put Piper Nevins in one of these things, I'm telling you, she is hiding some beauty underneath there, dude. And that onesie bodysuit bullshit. And how terrible, like WWE is gonna ruin her. They're gonna put her in a onesie bodysuit that's gonna hide every piece of her and not let her show any cleavage it's just gonna be terrible, dude. It's gonna be terrible. Like I almost want to buy that picture from you just so I can remember her as she was. As she was. Like R.I.P. the sexy thick thing over there.
Well, on that note, everybody, I think that is a wrap. And I'm sure Keenan is going to entertain us all with phone calls on his thing because Keenan has the best friends.
I do have the best friends. I brought Chester, I brought Chongla. Like, dude, my friends are definitely cooler than your friends, bro. No, your I like the dude. What was that? The couple, and see, we never seen him again. Like, how come none of your friends ever come back, dude? Do I like bum them out or some shit?
No, my friends never come back because I don't know why they don't come back. I don't really care.
I ruined their lives. So like, oh shit, I can't do this anymore.
No, you know what it is? It's kind of like when a guy turns a girl into a lesbian. There's only two solutions. Either she was a lesbian to begin with, or he was so good that she can never ever find another guy. Therefore,
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I don't change them. I turn them. What are you talking about, dude? I have no idea. I've never been on that end, Mecca. What's going on? All right, man, get us out of here, Mac.
Well, everybody, this is the end of that, and